If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay of my TikTok live. We do this every Monday and Friday, so feel free to skip forward about a minute or two. I'm going to wait till everybody gets on, and then we're going to start the reading. So welcome and happy Monday. Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. We're going to get started in just a minute. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope it's happy for you. Good morning. Hey, Miss Tara. I hope y'all got my email. I'm going to give it just a minute or so to let everybody get on, and then we're going to get started. So just hang out, relax. We're going to get all into the energy of the week. You can feel free to ask questions about spirituality, tarot, relationships, all that good stuff. You registered? Good. I'm glad. Girl, I was up till 3:30 finishing that. I'm tired. Just a marvelous Monday. I love it. If y'all are not registered on my website, you didn't receive my email. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I now have a free workshop on my website, and we're going to kick it off today. So go make sure that you register for that workshop. We're going to talk about how to take your power back, and it's free. So go do it. I'm doing great. How are y'all? Good morning. So let's get started. Like I said, go join my free workshop. We're going to start it today. There's different times that you can join me. But again, it's all on how to stop giving your cup away, how to take your power back and stand in your power. Okay. I give you a lot of information in this workshop. So it's my baby, and I'm excited to give it to y'all. So make sure you do that. Anyways, what's the site to register? It's linked in my profile. Okay. So, you can go to 22.guru, but it's easier just to go to the link in my profile. That way you don't have to type it out. So, okay, let's clear our heart chakra right quick, and then we're going to get into the cards. Okay. We're going to look at all of the energy that's coming up this week, and we're going to talk about it. And you feel free to ask questions about spirituality, tarot, life and relationships, numerology, all that fun stuff. Okay. This is open conversation. So let's clear the heart chakra right quick. Let me stop my music. All you need to do is just relax and breathe. Okay. This is attuned to the frequency of your heart chakra, and it's going to take out the heaviness. So just deep breaths, relax your body, relax your shoulders, and just enjoy it. It lasts just a few seconds. Here we go. Just breathe. Relax your shoulders. Let all that heaviness go. It's still going. Now let's all collectively take one deep breath in. Nice and deep. Pick it up, hold it. Release all of that heaviness and anxiety really quickly. There we go. All right. Now we're ready. We got all that energy cleared out. We always want to be clearing our heart chakras. All of our chakras, really. I don't know what happened to my music. Hang on. Oh, of course, Spotify wants to do an update right quick. Good morning, Miss Taylor. Did you find a house? Weren't you looking at houses this week? In case y'all missed it. Why is this? Come on. Okay, we'll do music in a minute. Oh, there it goes. Come on. You put in an offer yesterday of Flower Mound. Ooh, Flower Mound. Flower Mound is nice. So good luck. Remember, if it's meant for me, let it be. If it's not, block it, right? And that allows you to release any expectations, any anxiety, and any fear. So yeah. And if you're just joining us, make sure you go register for my free workshop. We're starting that today. Okay, so let's get our fairy blessing card for the week, and then we're going to choose which deck we're going to use. What is our fairy blessing for this week? Ooh, a blessing of, see, you guys, the font on this is so hard to read. Look, it's number 9. I'm going to grab the book and let's see. Okay, so number 9. Oops. The blessing of Ain, it looks like A-N-I-A-I-N-E, the fairy gift of physical innocence, the blessing of knowing your body is your own, a source of gladness and enjoyment. So it says the fairies now bless you with the restoration of your innocence, that sense of being completely cleared of any guilt or dissonance around your body, and your right to have completed sovereignty over your physicality. This is very interesting. We have never pulled this card, and I pull this deck all the time. And now I just released my free workshop, right? About taking your power back. So how perfect is this? So your body belongs to you, fairy friend. It is yours to share or hold to yourself. It is your choice to take lovers, to be free of all commitments, or to explore. It is your choice, and as long as you follow the magical principle of do no harm, you may do as you will. So what does that mean about do no harm? Okay. Now, I always tell you all that as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, it doesn't matter. Okay. We have to stop worrying about what people think or say about us, because if you allow yourself to live your life and do as you feel is right for you, and you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, then it doesn't matter. You should never care about what anybody else says. So this is about your free will with your body. Okay. Now, free will is a fantastic thing, but you have to remember, just because you have free will doesn't mean you want to use and abuse your body, right? Because you do have consequences to your choices. This is why it's important to make sure that you're not hurting yourself. And that goes with making sure you're meditating, making sure you're doing healthy practices, whether it's just walking or yoga, whatever works for your body, eating healthy, really taking care of your temple, because this is your body. So I like that. That goes perfectly with taking your power back, that new workshop that we're doing today. So, okay, so let's pick which deck we're going to use. Deck 1 or 2. So deck 1 or 2. Yeah, I like that too. 1 or 2. Oh, it's getting tied up. People are liking the 2 Kipper deck. Let me see. I'm trying. Oh, look who just popped out on top, the devil. That sneaky little guy. Let's see. Okay, it looks like 2s have it. Okay, so we'll use 2, and maybe on Friday we'll use number 1. It's been a while since we've used that one, so I wanted to put it out there. Good morning. So let's see what we need to know for the week ahead. We pull a card for each day. That way we can see what's coming up and how you can respond to situations instead of react, right? This is why we read tarot, because we need it laid out in front of us so we can take the appropriate action, okay? If you're not aware of what the energy is surrounding you, then you're just going to be like going through life and letting life happen to you instead of letting life happen for you. We want to be aware of energy so we can make the best decision for our highest good. Okay. So let's see what we need to know for today. And it also teaches you about tarot. Oops. So here we have occupation. Okay. So this is number 34. Occupation talks about your work. Okay. What is it about your work that you love? What is it about your work that you don't love? What changes can you make in your career that's going to bring you happiness? We're in Taurus season right now, right? We have Jupiter in Taurus right now. So this is about what are you passionate about? Okay. Think about that today and really be like, if I could do whatever I wanted, right? Fear of money wasn't a thing. We talked about this last week. If I could do what I wanted, what would I be doing? And what would my ideal day look like when it came to my work? So this is what I had to do when I wanted to change my life around. I literally just visualized what my perfect day would look like. And this was part of it. And then my TikTok randomly blew up. And then here we go, right? It completely changed my life just by visualizing. Okay. So your focus today is on your occupation and actually also what occupies your time the most. That's what's going to be, not social media. Social media occupies a lot of people's time, but what is it that you think about the most? What is it that you'd rather be doing the most? That's what's going to pull you in that direction. Okay. So if you're not sure what your passion is, then what do you do the most? Try different things and see what really feeds your soul and what makes you happy. Okay. Don't be afraid. All right. Let's see what tomorrow is. Ooh, we got wealthy man. So when we think about this as an energy for the day, we were just talking about we're in Taurus season. We're just talking about Jupiter being in Taurus season. So how can you really take this desire that you have? What is wealthy to you? Okay, wealthy is different to everybody. Some people just want to be able to pay their bills comfortably. Some people want to be wealthy because they think that's going to bring them freedom. But you have to be careful about what you wish for. I was talking to my stepsister about this yesterday. We were talking about how people want to be rich, but they really don't understand the responsibility and the extra work that can come from that. So if you're wanting to build wealth, if you're wanting to build abundance, you've got to be very clear on what it is that you want to be doing. Okay. Because if you just say, I want to be rich through my business. Okay, fine. You can do that, but you might be getting a lot of stuff dumped on you to where you got money, but you don't have time. Okay. You could be like, I want to have the time to go do whatever it is that I want. Okay, fine. But you're not going to get any business and you're going to lose your job because the universe wants to give you more time. See how that works? You have to be very specific with what you ask for. So we see this wealthy man here. It's number 13. So 1 is creation, initiation, right? Taking that leadership role. 3 is being proud of how far you've come, right? Being able to communicate whatever it is that you want, being able to be creative in how you want to be wealthy. Some people want to be wealthy in time and abundance, right? That's what we want. So when you think about this wealthy man, think about, okay, here's my occupation, right? What steps can I take to create financial security as well as time freedom? Does that make sense? And some of y'all might be meeting somebody that has a lot of money that you can learn from. Okay. Some of y'all, if you're looking for love, if you're wanting somebody that has money, well, okay, there you go. You might be meeting them on a random Tuesday. There might be somebody that you're meeting with. Sorry, y'all are connecting. I'm getting hot. So somebody, if you're looking for a job, you might come across somebody that can offer you a job, offer you that stability. Okay, so just be on the lookout for opportunity on Tuesday. And if you're wanting to create that for yourself, then that's when we've got to be specific as far as, I want financial and time freedom. Okay. How do you remove something or someone unhealthy from your life when you love them? Well, here's the thing. Love is a touchy subject, okay? Because most people have never been in actual love. Most people are in codependency. Okay. So I don't know your whole situation. But if you're needing to remove somebody because you love them, then you're able to be like, you know what? I love you and I care about you, but I cannot be in connection with you. Right? Because if they're toxic and they're causing harm to you, then it's your job to love them from afar. And you can hold space for them, but like, I hope that you heal. I hope that you find everything that you need, but you're going to have to go over there and I'm going to have to separate myself from you. Okay. It's taking personal responsibility, setting the boundaries. Go do my workshop today. It's free and you guys can all join. It's linked in my bio. And I'm super excited for it. It's about taking your power back and not giving yourself away anymore to where everything crumbles when things don't work out. Okay. You're very welcome. So let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have journey. Look at that. So the journey, life is a journey. And I talk about this in the workshop. Life is an experience. It's an adventure. It is a journey. Okay. And so when we think about this, it's not about the end goal. It's about the journey to get there, right? Because we never reach like a pinnacle in life. We always go through cycles. We always go through experiences. And so whenever you take a step back and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to see life as one big experience, one big adventure. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it that I can. And I'm going to be aware that I'm going to go through some tough times, but I know that they're temporary. And so it's all part of my journey. And that allows you to detach from that. Okay. So some of you might be going on a journey on Wednesday. And it's a good time to do so. Like you might be taking a road trip. You might be going on a trip. Whatever this is for you, it's enjoy the entire process. Enjoy the trip there. Enjoy the time that you're there. Enjoy the trip back. Okay? See everything as an adventure. And life becomes so much more enjoyable. And you don't feel like you're constantly being punished. Okay? What did I miss? Oh, you're welcome, Carla. They may need to possibly learn too. It's so hard. Yeah, it's very needed. Okay, so let's look at Thursday. So Thursday we have imprisonment. Okay, it does not mean you're going to go to jail. I mean, somebody might, but this is a collective reading. This imprisonment is more so it's your own self-imprisonment because look, there's the lock right there. I'm sorry. I had it backwards. There's the lock right there. The little mouse is there to help. So when we see imprisonment, this is like, how are you feeling stuck? Okay. How are you really letting your mind control you? And we talk about this in the workshop. Okay. How is it controlling you instead of you controlling it? Because just like in tarot, the Eight of Swords is your own self-imprisonment. And it all has to do with the mind. So if you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you have a lot of obligations, then let's take a step back and write it down. Be like, okay, what do I have to do? And what do I feel I have to do? Or what do I think I have to do? Okay. I have to think about this all the time. And we talked about this last week where one of the guys he's a very famous comedian, and he was like, I have a to-do list every day, but I don't know whose to-do list it is. And I thought that was so profound because normally he says some random crazy stuff, but it's real, right? So make sure that you're taking time to make the right decisions for you because we have 29 here. So 2 is about duality. There's always 2 sides to a coin. There's decisions that need to be made, and it's all about finding your balance, okay? And then we have number 9. 9 is a highly spiritual, evolved energy. It is completion. Okay. It's attainment as far as like, now I get it. And I'm going to make the right decisions that are for my highest good because I'm feeling stuck. So whatever has you feeling stuck on Thursday, because I tell you guys all the time, we go through these times of one step or two steps forward, one step back, right? We got to go into the new vibration and settle in, into the new vibration and settle in. And so you're going to be made aware more and more of how you're being oppressed, either through yourself or society, really. Okay. And so we got to be able to take control and make those decisions that are right for you. We've got to be able to set healthy boundaries. And this is fitting for the workshop, you guys. It's free. Why not take it? Okay. So let's see if anything else comes up. And I love like the little mouse is there, right? Because there's always help. You always have help around you. And I know you can't see it, but you always have help. And a lot of people just they can't comprehend that, but it's real. Okay. And I experience that every day. Let's see what else we need to know. And it's like the little mouse is like, how long are you going to stay here? How long are you going to be stuck? Retrograde review, right? I just told you today we're looking at the occupation, right? We're looking at what is it that I'm doing that is it giving you the return that you're desiring? Is it giving you the financial security, the time freedom that you're desiring? What would be your ideal occupation, and how can you start to do it on the side to where it starts to overtake your income, and then you can do that full time? That's how you can move over to doing something that you love, or you might just want to keep it part-time, and that's okay. Okay. So we have retrograde review. We had that Friday. I thought we did. I couldn't remember if it was in the weekly readings or like the weekly zodiac readings or not. But yeah, we're still reviewing things. Okay. We're still looking at how we can really make that shift, because again, with Taurus, with us being in Taurus season, we want to think practically. Okay. We want to take our time and think practically and think about what are the steps that I can really take forward that are going to be long lasting. Okay. What is my passion? Who am I? How do I want to interact in my relationships? Lots of information you can start to dive into this week. You know what? I don't know why, but I feel, hang on. We're going to do something differently. If I can shuffle today. Oh, I just left some right there on the ground or on the table. Look, see, okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles popping up. There's a message in here. We're going to clarify these cards. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm supposed to clarify these cards. And so that's what we're going to do. I feel like there's more to the message here. So you need to reflect this week. Okay, well, let's do it. Yeah, okay, so we have, okay, this is why. So with the occupation, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So when the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, it indicates that what is happening in your life right now is not getting you to where you want to go, okay? This is Virgo energy, and so we need to analyze, we need to review what are the practical steps that you can take forward to get you to your financial goals and be satisfied with that financial security, okay? Then we have the Hanged Man in reverse, clarifying the wealthy man. So what is it? You know, when the Hanged Man is in reverse, he sees things from a higher perspective, and he's ready to sacrifice what is not working for him, because he's no longer just looking at things materially. Okay. He wants to move forward in this awareness, but he can also, if he's connected to this wealthy man, he could be losing sight of the spiritual side as well, and getting lost in the what do you want to call it? The material excitement or obsession that we have in humanity. Does that make sense? Y'all, my landscapers are here, so you're going to hear them. So let's clarify the journey. Oh, okay, look, it came out twice, y'all. It came out twice. So this is with the journey. You have an opportunity to take control of your journey, to see life as an experience. You may get some sort of offer to where you have a new path ahead of you. How exciting is that? I mean, the fact that this is, okay, let me explain something right quick. This is why I say to shuffle softly. This is why true tarot, you shuffle softly, because that card, it has come out twice. This is how we know it was meant to come out. If I'm throwing cards everywhere, that's me. But you saw it flip over in my hand and it made its appearance. Then I drew it again and it made its appearance. So now we know that this is a big deal. This is why I needed to use this deck. I normally don't clarify the decks of the week. I'm sorry, the cards of the week. But with this journey, you have a new journey happening. You have something coming in on Wednesday that's going to be an opportunity for you to take control and to maybe travel, get a new job, some sort of opportunity. So be on the lookout on Wednesday for opportunity. And when you're on the lookout for opportunity, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. Okay, so let's clarify Thursday. Oh, look at that. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse. This is you understanding how you can be restricting yourself. Okay, your doubts, that negative voice in your head, it's very restrictive, is it not? Right? The Four of Swords is like, I need to be able to move forward because I've been playing it safe for far too long. Okay? So we want to take any ideas and opportunities, and I don't want to say run with it because we want to think about the steps forward, but like I want you to move forward with it because you're getting so much opportunity now. Okay? And if you're just joining, make sure, look, the Ace of Swords is at the bottom, right? There's that clarity that we were looking for with the Four of Swords. So there's a lack of clarity. So this is why you've got to review and take a look at what you're doing now that isn't getting you to where you want to go. You're in charge of this, y'all. You are in charge of your life. If you don't like it, you got to change it. Take the free class, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, okay? So anyways, let's get some more Oracle. That was fun. I'm glad that they told me to do that. Makes a lot more sense, right? It just affirms what we were talking about. Let's see, what else do we need to know? We have the Crow. So the Crow is all about the truth, okay? Because you know crows repeat the truth, repeat what you say. So when you're always living in and speaking your truth, then everything, like you have nothing to worry about, and you're in this higher vibration because you're being your true authentic self, okay? Let's see if it, and it's number 13. We have 13 twice. So again, 1 and 3, 1 is initiation, creation, the self, okay, taking charge. 3 is, it's the mind, body, soul, but it's also about creativity, communication. And you think about it always reminds me of the 3 of Wands in tarot. And that's like being proud of yourself and seeing the fruits of your labor coming in. And then it equals to 4. So 4 is all about stability, practicality, security, okay? So when you speak your truth and you communicate it clearly and you are just living your authentic self, that's when you find security in your life, because you're not trying to be anybody or anything else. And if people don't like it, okay. 13 is your lucky number. Nice. Your sports jersey. Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah. And it's funny how people think it's like a negative number, but it's not. Yes, we aren't trees. We can move. I love that. Perfect. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Healing hands, look at that. So healing hands is number 6, if you can see that. So 6 is about harmony. It's about love. It's about connections, okay? So if you're wanting to build this life that you have harmony in, then we have to bring the positive connections closer. We have to be able to set boundaries with the people that are negative or toxic or just stuck in their ways. And it's not like we have to mistreat them, but we have to be like, you know what? I see you for where you are, and that's okay, but I have to leave you where you are because I can't drag you with me, right? Believe me, I wish we could. I wish we could flip the switch in everybody, but it just doesn't work that way because everybody's on their own journey and we need to respect that. So this also looks like a breakthrough, right? And we have blue here. So blue is about the throat chakra, and it's also a very healing color. So again, when you're speaking your truth, you get this breakthrough and you get help from the universe. Remember how I told you this little mouse is there to help? You have help surrounding you all the time, but you have to ask for it. And the universe needs to know what it is that you want because we have the free will there, right? They don't want to interfere, but they would love to help. Let's see. I'm like, which ones have I done? I'm trying not to get distracted. Have I done this one? No. Let's see. And it's funny because when you look at this healing hands as well, this reminds me of nature always finds a way, right? Because it's coming through this crack. Nature always finds a way. Nature doesn't go, oh, well, they got some concrete there, so better not. No, they find the smallest crack and it still grows. Nature always finds a way. Okay. So you can always find a way to have the life that you want, to have this breakthrough to, be happy with yourself, to love yourself, to love your life. Okay. Well, there we go. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Again, 6. So it's 51. So 5 is change. 1 again, initiation, creation. This is all about you taking charge. I can give you all the tools in the world, but if you don't take charge and use them, then there's nothing I can do to help you, right? So if you take the tools and you use them and you run with it, then you will create massive change in your life, which then we add these together because in numerology, we always bring it down to 1 digit unless it's a master number. When we bring this down to 1 digit, it is 6. Again, harmony, love, balance, connection, contentment. I like that. And limitless possibilities. Think about that. Our brain has a hard time conceptualizing limitless possibilities because we are so used to being limited. And if you know somebody in jail, they might be getting released on Thursday. Just letting you know. I don't know why that just popped up to my head, but okay. Anyways, we can't conceptualize limitless possibilities because we've been programmed to think we are so limited. But that's why people like me are here to wake you up and be like, no, you can have so much more than you can even think, than you can even conceptualize. Believe me, I've done it. So I speak from experience. I'm not somebody who has had a perfect life and I'm like, oh, you can have anything you want because nothing bad has ever happened to me. No, I've had some shit happen to me. And I talk about that in the workshop too. I'm not ashamed of that at all because we all go through hard times. So let's see what else we need to know and then I'll get the money deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. There's a lot of 3s, 4s, 1s, and 5s in this reading. It's interesting. So 4s and 6s are a big deal. Whoops. Step out of your comfort zone. Look at that, you guys. North Node. Step out of your comfort zone and go towards your destiny. Go towards what makes you happy, what you are being pulled to do. You have so much that you have yet to tap into. And this is what I show everybody in the power challenge. Like all the women that were in the power challenge, the first week, they were like, I had no idea all this information about me, about themselves. And I was like, yeah, see, you're only using a fraction of what you know about you. So when you know more about yourself, you drop all of the BS, you drop all of the old programming, and you realize that the people that were labeling you from their own limited perspective, right? From their own pain, their own fear. But you have so much more that you are able to tap into and that you can attain, okay? You guess you were supposed to see this today? Well, good. I'm so glad that you did. So glad that you did. You're always right where you need to be. You never get on here like this? Well, then yes, you needed to see this message. See, I love how that works. It's funny because I have a lot of people, if I can shuffle and talk at the same time. I have a lot of people that say that to me. They're like, I'm normally not on TikTok at this time, but here I am watching this and I needed this message. And I'm like, see, that's the magic of the universe. We don't realize that it's working for us all the time, all the time. So whenever you're seeing something and it's resonating and you know that it's pulling at your truth, then you can show the universe like, you know what? Thank you for that. Thank you for bringing me exactly where I needed to be so I could hear exactly what I needed to hear. It happens to me all the time. When I ask for help, it never fails. Something will pop up on social media or somebody around me will say something and I'm like, there it is. And I always show gratitude. I'm like, God, thank you so much for that. That was so helpful. And you build that connection. You build that relationship with your guides, with your higher self, with your inner child, with God, source, universe, whatever you choose to call it. When you build that relationship, you work together as a team and it's fascinating. Okay. I jumped out of the shower to get ready for work today. Wait, you're so welcome. It says I jumped out of the shower and get ready for work. Today, my work Thursday. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Oh, thank you so much. They said, my first day, I never watched these. You seem a true reader. That's awesome. I embrace traditional tarot because to me, there is no way that your ego mind is going to interfere with the reading. Okay. Because I respect, honor, and love my decks. And I love the practice, the feminine art of tarot. Because if you're wanting to tap into psychic messages, then we have to be in the feminine energy. We have to allow our brain to go down to that theta state in order to access all the information. So a lot of the things that I'm telling you, you sometimes will think it's me talking, but I always ask for messages to be channeled through me when necessary, all for the highest good from the highest good. That's my meditation and my prayer before I start any reading. So yeah. Okay, so here's our money message for this week, okay? It says investment. There's 3 ways to resonate, so let's see. It says finances are looking good and growing, okay? So here we have the Knight of Pentacles, right? So we want to make sure that we are taking those practical steps, planting those seeds for whatever it is that we're wanting to, like, what's our end goal? And then we have, this is a great time to invest, to plant those seeds, okay? And the third one is set a strong foundation, and you will see the fruits of your labor. You guys, you can't make this stuff up. This is why I love this. I wish I could be on here all day, every day with you guys. This is why I love this, because you can't make this stuff up. This card 100% goes with everything we've just been talking about. Setting that solid financial foundation. Why is that so important? Now, we all know money's not everything, right? However, money is what is the tool that we use to have freedom, to have peace of mind, to have security, right? It is the tool. So we don't obsess over money. We don't put money on a pedestal. We recognize it as a tool. So when we have financial security, right? When we are in abundance, we are in a higher vibration because we can breathe, you know? And we don't depend on other people to be able to, take care of us, to be able to fill the gaps that we feel within us. I hope that makes sense. So when we have our own independence and our own sense of self-worth, self-love, self-respect, financial security, we are so much less likely to get into a toxic relationship, right? Because we're not going to put up with that shit. Because toxic relationships, toxic people will affect your security. They'll affect your abundance. They'll affect your peace. But when you're in that power state, which is what I show you in the workshop, it's free, you guys, take it. When you're in that power state, nobody is going to disrupt that unless you let them. Okay? This is why I always preach about being in your power position, taking your power back, loving yourself, and letting go of the bullshit that has been stacked on you your entire life. Okay? You signed up for tonight? Good. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Tamara. You're welcome, Lori. Let's see. When I started meditating and staying in a state of gratefulness, so many great things came. Yes. You signed up for the workshop? Good. Yeah, absolutely, Alicia. And when you can do that, you want good things for others. Abso-freaking-lutely. That gave me goosebumps because that's 100% true. When you are doing good, you want to do more good, right? When you're financially secure, when you're happy, you want to help others. But when you're in scarcity, when you are in survival mode, it puts you in such a negative state that it just disrupts everybody around you. So that's more motivation to get yourself into that power position because you guys were meant to help one another. We really are. I've always been somebody that wants to do good things for other people because, I mean, as you know, I've been in rock bottom more than once and I know what it feels like. So it's like, I've gotten myself to this point. So now I want to help as many people as I can to get out of that trench, right? So that's my passion. You're heading to sign up, Carla? Good. The workshop is linked in my bio, okay? So just go to my profile, click that link, and it's right there at the top, okay? You work till 11. There are different ones at different times that you can register for, okay? Whatever your time zone allows for. Yeah, it'll be the same. So let's see. I want to see if there's anything else that's... Oh, I want to pull this one right quick. I was going to say, I want to see if there's any other decks that are calling to me. Ooh. This one, it's funny when I pick up certain decks when they have a bit, like they have a message that needs to be heard. It's like this, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say pressure because it's not constrictive. It's like this happens to my head. It's weird. We have letter. It's like when you eat wasabi. That's funny. Okay, so let's look at this letter. and it's number 27, okay? So a letter. Have you ever written a letter to yourself and let your higher self talk to you? What letter would you write to your younger self now? What letter would your future self write to you now? Have you ever tried that? Let's try that this week. That's your homework. Write a letter as your future self, right? Living the life that you want. Write a letter to your current self and read that every day and let me know what happens. Okay? I want you to keep me posted on that because this is what is going to pull that energy in. Yeah, you did that in your power challenge too. Yeah, with the money. You guys, I give you so many tools in the power challenge. and that's what I talk about. It's like, they're all tools that you can use the rest of your life. It's not something, it drives me crazy. All the gurus out there that give you just enough information that make you come back and keep buying stuff from them. But the power challenge, you get everything, all the foundational tools that you can use throughout your entire life. And yeah, you'll be good. So there you go. Try that. That's a lot to ask of yourself. Do it. And read it to yourself over and over again, because what that's going to do, like I said, it's going to draw that energy to you. Because when you're writing the letter, you're putting yourself in that vibration. Okay. And then anytime you read it, you're putting yourself back in that vibration. So we want to make claims about things that are real. So like if you're saying, oh, 2 weeks from now, you're a millionaire, you're this and this and that. Like, come on. We want to think big, but we want to be something where your body is going to accept it. So your future self is like, you know what? I'm in the perfect career. I'm so freaking happy. I have the perfect relationship. They're so loving and we have so much fun together. We travel together all the time. Just excitement and in living the life that you have been imagining for so long, but now you're actually in it. And read that to yourself and let yourself feel it, because that emotion is going to start drawing those opportunities to you more and more. So do that this week. That's your homework. And if you don't do it, then that's on you, right? You're only stunting yourself if you don't do things to create change. I was talking to my stepsister about this too. It's like everybody wants the magic pill, but nobody wants real change. Nobody wants to do the work to make the change. You got to do something. It can't all be done for you, because if it's done for you, then it can be taken away. Think about that. But if you do it yourself, nobody can take that away. Think about that this week, okay? So, all right, my loves, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will be back here on Friday morning to give you another reading for the weekend. And we're going to dive deeper. Make sure you get into the workshop. I'll see you in there. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And love you so much. Bye, y'all.